Hey craft cousins, it's Charity and I'm back with another quick, not tutorial, but let's figure this out, do this together kind of thing. I went to the mall. Foot Locker have their, I don't know what you call these, long socks is basically what I call them. They may be called crew socks on sale. Well, all socks on sale, buy one get one free. So of course I picked up 2 packs. I have not had the opportunity to get a Sox Jig situation yet, so this is the best I could do. This is cardboard from a package that I had, from a banner that I had delivered. This is the design that I'm working with, Lou for my husband, and actually this paper has been reused. Here, I don't know if you know, but when you put multiple sheets in at one time, sometimes they all grab, and so I have a few different sheets that have the beginning of this design across the top. But again, I don't care. This is for my husband. This is the print that I created, and basically to put these on, I guess I can show you, like how you're about to put a sock on your foot. Did that as if the cardboard is my foot. So I didn't really want any snags or, I didn't want any snags or anything. So, till about here, this little line. Put them on and kind of just shimmied it on down. So because I'm only using 11 by 17 paper, I'm not going to get all of this. So I'm going to let this very edge poke off like this, and hopefully we have enough space to cover. I'm trying to get it straight like it was. Enough space to cover, and you can tell on the back, like this is your heel. When these two are on this side, it's basically a done deal. So yeah, I'm trying to see what's going to cover most of everything, which I might leave the very top, this little part, empty. I'm not sure how that's going to look, but that may be like a good mark, a measure of keeping everything in line and together. So for me, since there's no real left and right, I'm just going to put everything, you see how this is kind of going diagonal? I kind of want to make it, not kind of, I want to make it straight for the most part. Yeah, so lines are going straight. I don't know if you can see, lines are now going straight instead of slanted. I'm going to start with the front, and again, I'm just going to kind of line it up like that. Okay, so this is mirrored. So, and I guess since my paper's not long enough, I'm going to have to start. Let's see. Start here. I got my press on already. This is my other sock. They're basically the same for the most part, and I'm sure this will be a heck of a lot easier if I actually had a Sox Jig. So when I go to purchase, I will be purchasing from ColourPop to, you know, set everything off, support Black business. Their customer service is excellent. Their ink is fire. So to me, there's really no need to venture to a big name company who doesn't care about me. And I'm not saying that from experience. I just assume, like big corp, they don't care. So I'm basically right now lining this up. Just, I think my key is making it pretty even. So maybe I will cover all of it and just let the bottom hang off. I don't know. I guess that makes sense since it'll actually be in your shoe. So to get it together, I'm going to line up these. I'm going to line Oh, sorry, I'm all out of focus. I'm going to line the heel parts up, basically. So they're about the same, really. Now I'm going to start at the tippy top just to keep it even. Yeah. I'm just too anxious because I'm really not worried about it being super straight. Yada yada, as I should be. Guess I should turn around to make sure. Flipping it around. And one is super stretched, one is not. I'm gonna bring this down some to just kind of be the same. And I typically do not, but I am going to lint roll. Handy dandy lint roller here. It's recommended for white especially, because if you have different fibers on your product, it has a tendency to change. Heat does crazy things. It makes us get crazy during the summer. So these poor little fabrics don't stand a chance. And I'm trying to do this real quick all while my kid is sleeping. Well, not sleeping. He's watching Boss Baby, but his daddy is sleeping, who is supposed to be watching him. But hey, dads and such. Let's see. Okay, this is my little heat tape. And I'm surely going to use heat tape for this. I'm going to peel a little bit more of this off just to make sure I get everything. But again, this is no huge deal. This is for my husband. Just working on technique. However, it feels like, girl, just wait until you get your Sox Jig. But you know how you're anxious and you're ready to do a project? That's me right now. Because I haven't done them on big socks. Which I've done on some small socks that I actually wear. And things weren't the hottest. So I'm just going to flip these over. Boom, starting at the top. Boom. Starting at the top. Again, I think this would be a lot better if my Sox Jig, if I had a Sox Jig, and for two, I had a Sox Jig. Basically, that's going to be my mantra for today. If I had a Sox Jig. But I do think it is possible. So, I'm going to try. That's what I'm about. That's what I do. I'm out here taking risks. Wasting material. To let you guys know there is a way. Okay. And maybe this is a lot of pet peeve stuff. Maybe this really doesn't matter in the scheme of everything, that things are perfect. I don't know. Okay. So now that that's done, and every time I look at it, I'm ready to do something else. I'm just going to make sure the tops are where they need to be. It would be different if I was doing one. Thought that was my son, y'all. If I was doing one continuous image, but this is like a pattern, so it should be forgiving. It should be forgiving. Hopefully it's forgiving. So yeah, Backside, I'm just taping. And I have a lot hanging off. Hopefully the Sox Jigs are adequate enough for, like, it's super big, y'all. It's a whole lot hanging off. I'm just going to try to, I don't know, because then it won't, never mind. I'm tripping. I'm just going to make it fit where it fits, and then the part that's not in there is just the part that's not in there. Okay? So I'm taping down the edges. Start from the outside and work my way to the inside. And basically tape the two together. Yeah. So far, so good when it comes to sublimation, y'all. My biggest holdup was my press. I'm still currently unsure how hot my press is, or, you know, if the distribution is even, yada yada. But I care, but I don't care, because I manage. There has not been an actual product that has been for sale that I have not perfected. So I'm not worried. So when it comes to little stuff like this, so basically shirts, blankets, all that, I'm your girl, I got you. This is going to work out. But when it comes to trying different substrates, or sub blanks, period. I don't know if that's sub language or language that's just English that I should already know. But yeah. I maybe don't. And guys, I use this Reynolds parchment paper to lay here first. To lay down there and on top to prevent blowout. I know I need to do some more taping. And I think the last time I actually had it flipped over and taped. But again, those are little ankle socks. Not the biggest of deal. I'm going to try it again. Okay. So it's basically here. The edges are covered there. I have a good amount of sock that is not going to be covered. Which I guess if it was a major problem, I could just press multiple times, multiple ways, that kind of thing. But again, disclaimer, this is for my husband. Even with this little sheet, I'm not cutting off a new sheet for the blowout. I'm just going to make it do what it's do, baby. Oh, dang. Oh, man. I not want to hold this the whole time. So, because this is a fresh sheet of, God dog it, I thought I was going to just be able to let it go, have a conversation. But because this is fresh cardboard, I was not able to just close it the first time. So the second time, it will easily close. So the back side will close easily, hopefully. But this here first time, I'm going to have to hold it. And I've got about 100 seconds left. Hoping you guys aren't seeing inappropriate parts of me, or this is a scrapped video. But I did want to show you guys this design, because this design, as well as others for different teams, will be available on my Etsy shop for you to resize, customize. I think I'll download it as a PSD form, so that way it can be tweaked. Yeah, because I don't care. I don't own these images. It's whatever. Personal use only, of course. Yeah, I can't wait for the day that I get a new press like Hotronic, so that I will just be able to, okay, this says how much? pop it in. How much pressure? Pop it in. And it do its own thing. Push a button, it do its own thing, girl. Because this right here, and my back right here, baby. Oh, no. It get old real fast. You get hot, sweaty, in here holding the press, pulling it up, when the machine could actually do it for you, okay? But so far, it's so good. I love my Epson. I've had none of the problems that people are talking about. I just avoid any firmware alerts and stuff. It's going to pop up literally every time I come back to my machine, but I just press OK and keep it moving. Another thing is, I'm going to leave it a little longer. I do not, I don't know what I was about to say. Yeah. Oh, I only put one sheet of paper in at a time when it comes to sublimation because, like, I tried to do this one and I put maybe about 6 sheets in and they all picked up at the same time, which I don't know why. I don't know how to accommodate for weight. But, yeah. So, moving forward, my good craft cousins, I'll just continue to do one sheet at a time. It's not super inconvenient, although my press is in another location. Let me see if I printed this other sheet for the back side. Okay, y'all, I did. Thank the Lord. It doesn't have to be cut. Okay, you see how my paper is all scrunched up? And I guess because the paper gets so saturated with ink, it kind of makes it weak so it doesn't just curve on off. But that's okay. I'm not complaining. This kind of stuff that happens when you rig and you just make it do what it do. So I'm not even going to worry about the other side yet and show you guys the colors. Oh, yes, I am. Because I wanted to line this up as perfectly as possible. But I am going, look at that, subbing my stuff. I am going to have to, what's what I'm gonna do? So, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to pull this. Look at that, that's so beautiful. So beautiful. I'll show you when it's all done though. Kind of roll this over. Roll my print over just a little bit so that everything is kind of like a little, you know, so this is continuous. So I won't have lines of demarcation to the fullest. So you see that? I just slid that over. This is one side, this is the other side. So I slid that over a little bit this way. I'm gonna do that with this middle piece too. Okay. Just kind of slide it over a little bit. Don't have to do too much. Don't have to do too much. Slide it right on over. Like that, a bit much. It's okay. It's a little bit. Just trying to prevent. So you should be able to see a little bit of all of it on both sides. Okay. Try. Boom. And ready. Other side. Would you see this print? Look at those boys. Look at them. They ready. Okay. So this is a little bit on this side already. Just a little bit, y'all. Not much. And I'm sure this works a lot more flawlessly when you have the Sox Jig. Well, do not think because you haven't spent your coins, you cannot do something. You cannot practice. you know, the people that love you, they gonna be ready and willing and eager, too doggone eager, honey, to receive these work in progress style things. And it's wonderful when you can look at something you've done and see your progress. Okay. So everything is pretty much rolled over. Anytime you see like some color fading, just go ahead and slide that joint over. Okay. So yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of everything. Which I don't know how I need to do it. Do it. Guess doing it this way, you can actually see, like, this should line up, like this should line up. Let you know you're kind of on the right track. Okay. Thinking this works good for right here. And this is going to be perfect. My husband loves long socks, and he loves talking about me. See, like, I'm going to try to line LeBron up. Like, see how I'm looking? You can't see, but see how I'm looking at LeBron here? That's what I'm going to try to do. I don't think it's really going to hit the same. We'll see. Hunty. Because right here it is kind of, okay, I could feel you. I could see that. I can work with that. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to tape this bad boy down. Try to keep things as lined up as possible. And I did see that because I moved the things over, it did take symmetry out of that. So I'm just going to try to snap it right on back. And you can really just go down your line and see, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to do. This is in line, that's in line, that's in line. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Y'all, I'm so excited. He really might not even get this pair. And again, everything is about trial and error to me. That's my philosophy. I've literally taught myself to do most things, but I have received, I'm saying most things as far as in my craft journey, my life in general. I'm gonna figure it out, because you never want to be in a position for somebody to feel like they made you. And I know that might be too deep or whatever, because we all need help. But, child, that's just me. I done seen too many people be like, well, if I didn't do this for her, or, you know what I'm saying? Just in reference to other people. So it's like, oh, baby, I never want to be somebody you could try to son, honey. Okay? Because I really do, like, on top of just what I do, I just try to be helpful. I don't mind helping people. I won't let people take advantage of me, but I do not mind helping people at all. Like, at all. So, that's why I'm here on YouTube. Like, because this is for you. If you're watching this video, you took the time to... Why do I sound like I have an accent? Help me. I'm from Texas. I feel like I was giving you New Orleans. And that wasn't New Orleans. So, I don't know. But I feel like, you know, I'm going to always help. So if you have taken the time to find this video, it's because you need help. Like, and this is not something that I'm posting on my Facebook. See, that sounded New Orleans-y. This is not something that I'm posting on my Facebook or anything, but Possibly my craft groups. If I see somebody, I might plug me in there just to let you know, hey, I'm working on getting you some content. Is it something you want to see? I got you. I can help you. Because if you have a question, 9 times out of 10, somebody out there in the world has the same question. And to me, I believe in a God of abundance. You know, I believe in manifestation and the power of it. And when you believe in that, like, you know, your power is from source, God, whatever you personally believe in. And I believe whatever source power, whatever you believe in, is a source power or whatever of abundance. So there's no need for me to try to, you know, ooh, I'm gonna hide this secret or whatever. I understand that it's a fine balance between monetizing stuff and you know, being helpful to the next person. I don't feel like me helping you guys or putting anything on here will take from me. It's just me, because I'm always looking for the next thing. I'm always on something new. Always. And it's just me. For example, there are people in my hometown that will talk about people who were doing just, you know, doing things with regular vinyl. Which to me, baby, you have to start somewhere. You have to. So from that, then these same people who are saying, hey, get you some direct to garment. You know, nobody want to see this same vinyl stuff that everybody does. Blah, 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 whatever. And then you backdoor and see them doing the same thing. And it's like, whoa, weren't you just better than everybody? Weren't you saying direct to garment is the way to go? Oh, you see that them coins add up. And that you just don't hop off into this, jump in head first and do direct to garment. Like, and then I thought this would press by itself, but it doesn't. I guess it's not enough pressure. I can't close it still. But you know, so it's just like, I'm not that person to act like, oh, I'm better than anybody. I'm always willing to help. I'm always tell somebody, hey, you can figure it out. Like, that's a part of why I have Eris on my channel, because if my 3-year-old is figuring it out, you can. You can. You most definitely can. And don't be discouraged when you see people in your hometown not supporting you. It's hard for people to, I don't know, unless you're just a real person, it's hard for people to want to see you on top and they know you. They feel like, oh, I went to middle school with her. She ain't nobody. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just can't help it. So you really have to push your products everywhere, anywhere. Get creative with where you share. Find online markets outside of your zip code. Like, just push the envelope. My setup is so super modest, y'all. I don't have much. But this business, it pays some bills. It provides us a little extra fun. And again, this is just year 2 of my business. And I've already upgraded some things. Like, I have loyal customers that come back and they want those vinyl shirts that people are talking about. They want this and that. So, you stay in your lane. You do your thing. You perfect your craft. And then you keep elevating. You keep looking for new stuff. It is a such thing as trying to do too much. But everybody should be able to assess that on their own. In no way, shape, or form do you, hey, I've never done this, watch my video and think you finna just go sell stuff. Don't do that, because that tarnishes your brand. You don't want people looking at you like, oh, she come down to make a little buck. She did me this way, she did me that way, because people are waiting, baby. They are waiting for you to slip up sometimes. And not in the sense that the world is against you, but everybody wants to complain. Everybody wants to have something in common with the next person to talk about. You see, this is lined up pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. I think when I take it off, it's gonna be fine. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. And then my son, he can tell that I'm gone now. So yeah. It's kind of cooled a little bit. Woo, still hot. I want y'all to know, this is heat. This is the real heat. This is the real it. Do right. You go to hell. That's one. And it does kind of work out, y'all, because the bottom is white. And my bottom layer of my design is white. I'm just going to play like I did that on purpose. The bottom part of my design is white. Therefore, you don't have to overextend yourself. If you need to leave some off the back. If you only have 11 by 17, you make it work. Okay? You see that white down there? You make that work for you. It's purposeful. It's a part of the design. Bam. Now, if you purchase this file, you are able to obviously make it whatever you want. And you know what? I'm not going to make it customizable. I'm going to let you put whatever you want right here. So whether it's Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever. Whatever you want. I'm going to be there to customize it and shoot you your thing, love. And this happened from my tape. I probably shouldn't have taped like that on there. This is one side. This is the other side. Y'all, I love it. And they say Lou because that's my baby. My husband. Look at that color, y'all. Color pop. I also have a coupon code, promo code or whatever. So if you're into sublimation, this is literally the perfect ink to start off with. For the simple fact for me, which I don't know if that's still going on, I've heard some back and forth. They pre-fill your cart. So you just have to pop it in and go. Pop it in and go. So I'm done, y'all. I've been running my mouth for way too long. See, that felt like New Orleans to me. Who am I? I've been running my mouth for way too long. And yeah. Peace and blessings. And they're playing on Christmas. Excuse me. So if somebody asks or it's requested, I'll hook you up with a clipper one. It's whatever. My husband is Lake Show all day though, baby. Lake Show. Y'all have a blessed day. And keep crafting.